Now, mosquitoes are out and about like crazy. They're taking over the world. It seems like every time we go outside, it's inevitable. You're going to get eaten alive. Fortunately, this local business has a few tips on how we can get rid of these mosquitoes and make our home a more enjoyable place to live without their interruption. Please welcome Lauren Harris and Gunter, the mosquito hunter. Thank you for joining us today. So what advice do you have for viewers about how to deal with these crazy mosquitoes?
Some of the simplest things to do are just to take care of your yard. It's really simple to keep your yard mowed, trim your hedges. It gives them less area to hang out in because that's where they hide out during the day because they don't like being in the middle of the yard in 102-degree heat any more than we do. They like the shade. They come out at night and in the morning waiting for you to come out as well. And then also standing water is their best friend. So getting your gutters clean, turn over wheelbarrows, dump any buckets, and encouraging your neighbors to do the same.
We also want to be concerned about fleas and ticks, especially for our pets, but ourselves as well. What is something we can do that we're kind of nipping that in the bud as well?
They like moisture as well, but they're a little bit lower lying. They're more in the ground and at the turf level to elevate a wood pile or to keep all the leaf litter, especially in your flower beds and under your shrubs in any wooded areas. That's really going to help to keep that cleared out, gives them less space to hang out and breed.
Now, another big concern is, say we have small children or even our pets, we want to ensure that whatever repellent we're using is safe for our friends and family. Tell us a little bit about your product and how we're able to protect our family.
The main active ingredient in the products that we use is the same active ingredient that is in most flea and tick shampoos. Okay. So it's pretty benign on the scale of toxicity. And then we also have all natural options for people that have more specific concerns like allergies and things like that.
So we all know that mosquitoes, fleas, are really annoying in general, especially if you get bit by one. But what are some of the other dangers that we might want to be aware of when it comes to these bugs?
Aside from the pure annoyance, they can transmit a number of diseases. We're talking about Zika, chikungunya, West Nile virus. Those are just a few, but closer to home, we've actually had the city vector control collect a mosquito that tested positive for St. Louis encephalitis just in the last couple of weeks. And encephalitis is like a number of mosquito diseases that there is no cure, and they can only treat the symptoms. And their symptoms are very flu-like. They can, nausea, fever, achiness, and fatigue. And then also in the severe cases, brain swelling. And again, all they can do is treat the symptoms. And so they are very, very dangerous. As far as your pets, and even for people, there's fleas and ticks. They're definitely an issue. Lyme disease, Rocky Mountain spotted fever. And then also the American Heartworm Society logo, it's a mosquito, because that's the only way that your pets can get heartworms is from mosquitoes.
Wow, I had no idea. Okay, so just 100 more reasons that we want to make sure we're having our house sprayed and we're protecting ourselves against these nasty bugs. Now, Gunter the Hunter, do we have like a phrase for our friends at home to keep mosquitoes away?
He wants to help you take back your yard from mosquitoes, fleas, and ticks.
Awesome. All right, well, thank you both so much. Now tell us where our friends can go for more information. I think we're all looking for the solution and we're ready to take advantage of it.
Check us out at mosquitohunters.com. There's a lot of great information. You can find our specific location. We're also on Facebook, Mosquito Hunters of Corpus Christi, and the telephone number is 361-271-4585.
Wonderful. All right, guys, and don't forget, when you call mosquito hunters, mention you saw them on Coastal Living, and they'll take extra good care of you. Thank y'all so much for your time, and we look forward to getting rid of all those nasty bugs.